On the dance floor, baby, get down, mama. Yeah. On the dance floor, baby. I never seen a sexy thing like you, baby.
She always make me dance. Something about her. She always make me dance. She tells me all and all and all about.
Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. Not just neat, she was totally neat when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy, was it neat, yeah. The girl's a freak, the girl never misses a beat, yeah, yeah. She was totally neat when she did the freak with me. It didn't work, no. It wasn't working no more. And that's just me, but she was totally deep when she did the freak with me.
She turns me on and on.
Round and round, she's the freak of my desire. And when she does, she set the world on fire. give me happy feet. Ooh, she's the freak of my desire. When she dances, set the world on fire. Give me happy feet. She's the freak of the week. Never miss my beat. Yeah. Boy, was it me? Yeah. She was so lady, pushing in the break with me. It didn't work, no.
Out loud, not the most.
Monkey wasn't bugging. But she was not just me, she was so lady, pushing in the break with me. Yeah.
It got into my pants. Something about the music. It got into my pants. Something about the music. It got into my pants. It got into my pants. Something about the music. It got into my pants. It got into my pants. Something about the music. It got into my pants. Something about the music. Got into my pants. Something about the music. 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 Got into my pants. Something about the music. She's a big old freak. The girl's a big old freak. She's the freak of the week. She's a big old freak. Got the big old freak. The girl's a freak of the week.
It didn't work, no. I had to move.
Out loud, not the most.
Answer, I need to dance.
We in this thing, man. Get 'em. This is your host, Junior the Truth. 70 Sports TV here. Play Fight Man TV. Your boy Ticket TV. That's a Combat Sports. Bloodboxing returns.
What's good, Fight on
K-Black Box. NBA.
Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment.
Cali Enigma. Boxing and Sports Network. It's your boy, Uber Sports TV.
Smoke City,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City MobCast. Smoke City,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City MobCast.
We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Yeah, man.
Smoke City,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City MobCast. Smoke City,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City MobCast. Family. What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed another edition of the Smoke City MobCast, man, brought to you by the LDBC. Salute, family. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much. You're far too kind, First of all, let's say salute and shout out to the LDBC Lions Den boxing community. Be sure to visit the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. When I say it's free, I'm talking about it's free. Yes, it's free. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Smoke City Mobcast, brought to you by the LDBC. The show streams live exclusively via the LDBC mobile app. Whether you are Team Apple or Team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, and it's absolutely 100% free. The show also streams live via the Smoke City Mobcast YouTube channel, man. So be sure to check us out. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms. You can join me weekdays, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man, brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth, sponsored by the CBD Counter Company, powered by hempschool.com, as well as Big Mama Sauce. So salute. And more importantly than all of that, be sure to go visit the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth, over at www.theblackgent.com. And you can download the mobile app. We do have a mobile app for the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. So you can download the mobile app. It is absolutely 100% free. Maximize your shopping experience via your mobile device. So go check us out once again, www.theblackgent.com. We do have a line of handcrafted, all natural, exclusive grooming products geared specifically for the Black men and women now. So go check us out once again, www.theblackgent.com. Salute to my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, Junior, what's chilling, man? What's good?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. What's going on? How you doing, bro?
Man, just chilling though, bro. I got a little something for you.
Here we go.
This you, bro.
Ah, okay.
This you, bro.
Okay, cool. I got something for you
to be entertained tonight. This you, bro.
Okay, cool. Okay. You just come in busting, my little brother. Okay. Tell the people how they can follow you, little bro.
Y'all can find me right here on YouTube, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. We had 813 subscribers and we going strong. And by the way, to all the people of the night, we're gonna have to let her strap with us tonight.
Oh,
you
Lord.
See what I'm saying? And for you, Tay, this is coming for you after the show. Just letting you know.
Oh man, that's bro. That's horrible. Hey, I got something for you too, bro. Let me see. Here, you see that?
Man, get the fuck out of here with your weak ass. Get out of here, bro. I am not Simone, man. What's wrong with you, man?
You see that, bro?
What's wrong with you?
That's you tonight, bro. That's what you look like, bro. You look like Timon from the Lion King. You big Timon looking ass motherfucker.
Man, you know what, though, Junior? I'm gonna tell you this so right now. I was being very, very nice to you. I was gonna pop out Tyler Perry, but I wasn't gonna do that to you. I wasn't gonna give you Tyler Perry because he crotch as hell at the motherfucker. So I wasn't gonna give it to you. I was being nice.
Salute to my brother, Stay Ready Boxing. What's going on with it, family?
What's up with it, my brother? My motherfucking brother. What's going down?
Man, it's all chicken but the bone, man. All chicken but the bone, family. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Saying y'all can find me in the cut like a band-aid. You know what I'm talking about? Right there, Stay Ready Boxing TV. You can find me at on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Come fuck with you, boy. Hit me get these subs up. Yes. I've been at 1121 for like 2 months.
Damn. Yeah, they got you.
I know, right?
Yeah, they got you. They got you. They got you.
They got me shadow banned like a motherfucker. Yeah. I guess they didn't like me when I was talking about Black Lives Matter and bringing people, telling these black people to get their gun license and then go get them a gun. They don't like that. They don't like me empowering black people. Fuck them. Fuck you too.
They don't like that shit.
They don't like that shit at all. They're gonna drop a dime on me.
Yeah, they're gonna drop a dime on that nigga. Salute to the homie G5 Gabe in the super chat. He says salute Junior, the panel, and the chat fam. Salute. Cool ass G5 Gabe. You feel me? Player made. What's going on with it? Whatever, man. Ohio in the building. He said jamming the night. Salute family. We appreciate you. Yes, indeed. My brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Huh? Is that the illest nigga in the DMV? What's up, family?
You know it. You know it. What's happening with it, Junior?
Man, it's all good, man. Coming up on the year. Y'all coming up on that year over there, that live action. You feel me?
Yeah, man. We coming up on the year. The year is tomorrow. The birthday for the show is tomorrow. We doing a show. Should be coming out Tuesday. I didn't holler that. Stay ready, Abel and you. I'm gonna put the pressure on y'all on live on the air, man. Y'all say y'all got me, man. I'm gonna need y'all to send me that.
I got you. I'm gonna send that to you as soon as this is over with.
Yeah. Send that to me so I can go ahead and chop it on up. We gonna do it big. I'm gonna make sure I put the whole fam on there.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, fam.
Shit, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? All that there. This Friday, I got somebody that's I interviewed somebody that's very influential in the sport of boxing and in the LDBC. I interviewed the general 7-8 Sports TV. I caught him, you know what I'm saying? Caught him slipping, and I got him in the interview, you know what I'm saying? And we made it do what it do. So if you want to know the general story from jump, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, peep that out this Friday.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's that holy key. That's a holy key alert. Holy key. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. What's going on with it, bro?
Oh, man, it's all good. How you guys doing this evening?
Man, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Tell the people how I can follow you, bro.
Everybody can follow me right out here on YouTube. Stormy B, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's happening. We got the Tuesday tussle, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Central. Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Central, we got the Three Wise Men of Boxing. And on Friday evenings, 8 p.m. Central, we got the Friday night chop session with Stormy B, man. And that's what's happening.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all be sure to go catch the homie Stormy B, man. Oh, man. So we'll let me see how I want to do this. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this way, man. We're gonna do it the way I want to do it. Hey, man, y'all go ahead on, man. We're gonna go ahead on and do the roll call, man. In the chat room. Let us know what city y'all tapping in from, man. You understand what I'm saying? Let us know what city y'all tapping in from. Let me see who we got. Let me go on back on up here. Tay Brown, first in the chat. That couldn't have happened. Tay, you was first in here today, girl? No, you wasn't first. That was just a delay. They cut the rest of the chat off. Salute to the queen, Tay Brown in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Sheldon, what's up with it? Main event Mark, what's happening? G5 Gabe in the building. Mir, what's up? Mir came in and said, whoa, in his Topcast voice. Whoa, you feel me? Skinny Kenny, what's up with it? Whatever, man, what's happening? Mr. Sheldon, the Architect One, the liquor spot in here with her freaky self. What's going on, queen? What's up with it? The liquor spot. Y'all be sure to go tune in to the liquor spot Saturday, 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. T.S. Frank, what's good with it? Mr. Sheldon, K.F. Harris, what's happening? D. McGee in the building. You feel me? Omega Red in the building. The Architect One. I think I got you, Anthony Bolden. What's up with it? Let me see. Boy, y'all getting busy in here. King Corleone in the building. Corleone there. Rob Sportsman Lee, what's up with it? Family salute. Bumpy Thompson, Mr. Thompson in the building. What's up with it? Let me see. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, pulling double duty. You feel me? Phil J508, what's good with it, family? You understand what I'm saying? Good to see you. Good to see you. T.S. Frank, I think I got you. Brian Johnson, the one-hitter quitter up in the building. Salute, family, salute. Yeah, he said he had a dash out. We appreciate you sliding through, man. Yeah. Let me see who we got. I think I might have got everybody. Ancestral Rage. I see you, Thomas Moreland. I see you, family. Salute. Hey, rep your city. Anthony Bowden, we got you. Rob Sportsman Lee. Let me see. I think we got everybody. Stormy B Man pulling double duty. Toe Bone. I see you. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Key Yosef in here. Oh, they go to down. Here come the cities right here. Phoenix, Arizona in the building. Salute to the phenomenal Mexican. What's good, homie? Let me see. Dallas, Texas in the building. 614 Columbus, Ohio. Yes, indeed. Memphis 10, man, in the building. What's up, Memphis 10? DMV, what's happening? St. Louis, that 314 in the building. Charlotte, North Carolina. Salute to Charlotte, the DMV, hashtag DMV, hashtag Rain City. Mr. Sheldon tapping in from that Jackson, Mississippi, a.k.a. man, a crookaletter. You feel me? Salute. Louisville, Kentucky in the building. Salute to Tom Bone. Tom Bone, I ain't know you was in Louisville. Yes, indeed. Louisville. I ain't know you was down there. That's my home away from home. You feel me? Let me see. Who else? What we missing? Liquor spot. Don't be sending me them hearts, girl. Don't do it. I don't do it. Chicago, South Side, Nitty G in the building. Salute, Nitty G. I was up there in Valparaiso last night, man, in the middle of the morning in the farmland on dirt roads and shit. It looked like I was going to meet the devil at the crossroads to make a deal on my soul. You feel me? Tell the devil send me a million subs, nigga. You can have my soul type shit. You feel me? Salute, Huntsville in the building. What's going on, Huntsville? By way of Selma, Alabama. Corner Girl 66 went home too and went to the farmer's market and was out there posing next to some purple hull peas. Girl, I see you don't know nothing about them peas. You don't know nothing about them peas. You feel me? Pass the peas like they used to do. You feel me? Salute. That's a country girl right there. That's a hard-working woman. In Chicago, he said the Wild 100s. Salute to the south side of the Chi. Yes, indeed. That's everybody. Shit, I should have put Dayton, Ohio on this motherfucker. The west side of Dayton, Ohio. You feel me? Yeah. He said, Mr. Chung said, Junior the Truth. He said the crossroads is in the Delta here in the city. Yeah, I know where the crossroads at, bro. Unfortunately, I'm from Waynesboro. Yeah, I know all about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Come from a long line of bluesmen. You don't play no harp, you don't get no pussy. Yes, indeed. Salute, Nitty G. I see you. Man, let's go on and get it cracking, man. Hey, rep your city. All right, man, let's get it cracking. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. I'm going to bring you liquor spot. You stupid. Miss Boxing, you sick. All right, so I'm going to bring it straight to you, bro. And this is gonna be my feeble attempt to talk about boxing because I do find there are a couple things that I find very interesting. One thing in particular is Tank Davis, man. I think I have this thought that I don't think Tank Davis gets the respect that I don't think that he gets the respect at 130, 135. You know what I'm saying? And I really truly believe that there's nobody that can do anything with him at 135. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, they need to fight. Okay. We saw the video surface of him sparring with Ray Catch and him beating Ray Catch ass. And Ray Catch is, of course, a 147, just fought Danny Garcia to a distance. What are your thoughts on Tank Davis and his status at the 135-pound division, bro?
How many things I can think about Tank Davis? Talented, has the ability, but loves to be on Twitter a lot. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm just gonna be straightforward, BFTB style. The dudes just gotta bite people. That's all I care about at this point with Tank Davis. Listen, we know how talented he can be, but listen, he need to fight people, bro. He need to fight people, man. And I know a lot of it's not his fault because Mayweather's been holding him back a lot, but some of it's on his own too. All the weight fluctuations and all the other distractions around him that's preventing him to be the person to be the talent that he can be. But he is a factor at 135. It's not like we're not saying like he's a horrible fighter because he's not. We know that. But all I'm saying is the other fighters at 135, including him, they just got to fight each other. All right? With this whole Rona thing going on around here, none of the fans are going to put up with okie doke or just maybe, weighing it out until we actually do the fight. Nope. You got to get in there and fight right now or don't even talk no more because I'm through waiting. All right? Everybody gets the same treatment. And I got a little something for Keith Thurman later on tonight. I hope we can touch upon Keith Thurman because I got something for his ass tonight. But to stay focused on the topic at hand. All right? It's good to see that Tank Davis is actually sparring and staying in tune, but I'm just waiting for him to face against Lomachenko so that way I can rub it in Black Fight Fan TV's face when he gets knocked smooth the fuck out.
Yes, indeed. My brother, stay ready, man. Same question, man. What is your thoughts on Tank Davis' status at the 135-pound division?
And he the best until somebody knock him off. I'm not. I know a lot of people. I'm a Tank fan, so mine gonna sound a little fan biased. But like I've been telling people for the longest, nigga, Tank didn't call a lot of these guys out. Tank moved up to 135 to face Lomachenko. Because when he was at 130, he told Lomachenko, let's fight. Lomachenko told him move up to 135. Now he up there. What's up with the fight? This is a big money fight. You know what I'm saying? I think the big fight at 135 is him and Devin Haney. I don't think nobody at 135 can fuck with either one of them two. And I think whoever wins out of that fight is the best at 135. And I think Tank got just a little bit more power than Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney is a better boxer, but I don't know what he look like if he faced somebody with some power. That's gonna hit him because he is gonna get hit. Oh, he's gonna get hit. But people talk about him being on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, shit, nigga. We on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we still go to work and work our 9 to 5. That's his 9 to 5. His boxing. That shit ain't a distraction. Most of these celebrities and NBA players, NFL players, boxers, UFC fighters, tennis players, soccer players are on social media. I'm not for to knock them because they want to be on social media or they want to be on Instagram or they want to live their goddamn life. What they do outside the ring is what the fuck they do outside the ring. As long as his ass get in the ring and handle his business, I ain't got no problem with what he do. He a grown ass man. I'm not gonna pay attention to what the fuck he do outside of the ring no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like if my little cousin got in some trouble outside the ring, I just got into some trouble. That shit ain't gonna be. Only reason we talk about him getting in trouble is because he's famous. Nigga, shit, we got our own kinfolk and our own people and friends that do dumb shit all the fucking time, but we not blasting them like we blasting these celebrities. So fuck that. As long as he go in this ring and do what he's supposed to do, I'm not mad at him. And he just came out there to fight sparring Red Cat and showed you what the fuck he still got in the tank and he's still capable of whooping half these motherfuckers in boxing. Period.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I didn't mean to do that. Um, yeah, I mean, I agree. Salute to the homie Phenomenal Mexican in the super chat, man. He says Lomachenko is overrated. Black knows that. Come on, man. Lomachenko. Salute to Phenomenal Mexican in the super chat, man. Hey, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Same question, man. Tank Davis, where's his status, man? What's his status at 135?
Man, I mean, at 135, I got Black Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But Tank nice. You know what I'm saying? I can't say he not a star. Tank a star. Tank a star though. He a star. So I can't hate on that. I do think in that sparring session he looked real fat. He was real cabbage patches. You know what I'm saying? He was real cabbage patches in the face. You know what I'm saying? He did look fat. So I do put that, but you can't. He got undeniable power. He better than Ryan. He better than Teofimo. He's definitely better than White Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We know what the super fight is at 135. It's just that if they want to smoke, if his team wants to smoke for him or not. I think they got a lot invested in him, and right now it's looking like that's Leonard Ellaby's only big bullet. So I don't think he want to risk that because it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know the business is the business of boxing is staying in business in boxing, like how Black Fight Fan like to say it. So I don't know, man. I see him doing this thing at 130. I don't see nothing, you know what I'm saying, popping for him. But at 135, I mean, you know, if he gets some smoke and get in there and do something with himself, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see a fight. I want to see a good fight from him. Because that's the main problem is the resume. That's the main problem with mostly all of them, though, is the resume. So we gotta start getting that body work. It's about they got enough fights in. Let's see what they do with what they got, you know what I'm saying, against each other.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I didn't mean to. Jeez, Louise, man, I gotta wake up. I'm still asleep. My brother Stormy B, man, same exact question, man. What is Tank Davis's status at the 135 pound division, bro?
Well, let me tell you something, Junior. I'm old school, man.
Yes, indeed.
And you know, as far as I'm concerned with Tank Davis, he's got to get in there. He's got to get in there, Junior. Abil was right. You know what he said at the beginning there. You know, he got to show you the only way in boxing that a person can earn their merit is in the ring. I know these guys with the modern social media and everything, they can get out there and they can talk their talk and they can get their fan base together and everything. That's all self-serving. What that does is that's self-promotion. You know, and you get these promoters out of your hair. You don't have to pay those guys anymore when you can market yourself, but you still have to get it done in the ring. Once you start going upside people's heads and people see what you can do and you can show your wares, that's when the respect comes from the true boxing fan base, because they see your accomplishments and your merits in the ring, and they look forward to the next time you're going to step in the ring. All he's got to do is start signing contracts and taking people down. That's all he's got to do. We know he's talented. We know that. We know there are people that he can prove his talents and wares against. Now it's time to step up, get that aspect of his career going, and then people will actually see. I've never looked at Tank Davis as a guy that was not capable. I was always waiting like, okay, when we going to see some more? When we going to see? And it's like, that's the part that has been stretched out tremendously. And I'll tell you this, the money will flow when he's out there, when he's facing people. That's the thing. You can't make people pay for something that they don't know what they're paying for. You understand? It's like you have to be able to present that product, like the Black Gentlemen's Club. You present that product, you put it out there, and we get it, right? That's how it works. And that's how it works in the sport of boxing. But he can fight, but we just need to see him fighting now. Don't be Ryan Garcia. Be yourself and just go out there and do your thing.
Yes, indeed, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna do it like this, man. I think that Tank Davis is the best at 135. I think that Tank Davis has the best resume at 135. I know. I'm gonna tell you why. I think he has the best resume. I think he has the better names. He has the Jose Zepeda. Or excuse me, not Jose Zepeda. I'm tripping. He has the excuse me, let me look at his resume real quick. Okay. So he has of course I know it's an old Gamboa, but he has the Gamboa on there. He has the Cuellar on there. He has Fonseca on there. He has Jose Pedraza on there. Let's not forget when he fought Jose Pedraza, Jose Pedraza was undefeated at 22-0. And with that 22-0, Jose had beat Edner Cherry, which is, very notable. And that was for the IBF super featherweight title. And then also he had beat not just Edner Cherry, he had also knocked out Tevin Farmer. He had knocked Tevin Farmer ass out early. You know what I mean? So I'm for me, that fight over that win over Jose Pedraza was excellent. You know what I mean? And I think that also everybody's saying like, none of them are really fighting anybody. And, they all really pretty much fighting the same level of competition, which I don't agree with. I don't believe that the body of work for Devin Haney is the same as the body of work for Gervonta Davis. I don't receive that. But even if it is, and all of these guys, let's say they're all fighting the same level of competition or whatever the case may be, whatever you say, that's cool. But Gervonta Tank Davis is knocking everybody out. You understand what I'm saying? He's stopping these motherfuckers. So regardless of what, how people feel about him, and, I've fallen in and out of a limerence with him and his bullshit, you know what I mean, as well. But at the end of the day, the boy got work. You understand what I'm saying? And he's 23-0 with 22 knockouts. Don't leave that out. You understand what I'm saying? And at 135, he is a motherfucking problem. You understand what I'm saying? At 130, he is a motherfucking problem. You feel me? I'm gonna stop acting like he ain't a problem. You feel me? I'm gonna stop acting like he ain't a problem. I'm gonna stop acting like he don't give everybody in the division work. But I'm old school like Stormy B, man, and at this juncture, I need to see it. There's no need to see to wait any longer. There's no need to hold him back. There's no need for any of that. I need to see it. You understand what I'm saying? It's definitely time to let that dog run, period. So we're going to go back to Abel Mahari. So my brother Abel Mahari, we heard the statements. Everybody's familiar with what Keith One Time Thurman is talking about, and basically, trying to insinuate that someone's ducking them or whatever. So go ahead and cook on it, man. Go on and do your little ritual, man, in your lair over there, bro. Go on and do your ritual. Go ahead, bro.
You know what time it is now. You know what time it is now for this motherfucker Keith Thurman? Bitch ass motherfucker.
Damn.
Oh, so swear to God, I'm tired of this motherfucker running his mouth every single fucking time. This guy wants to be in this motherfucker trying to keep himself relevant. You know what I think? You know what I really think right now? He's trying to cash himself out right now. I agree with what 78 Sports TV said last night. And I don't blame him one bit. Why not? Get your money and cash out. But quit talking to this motherfucker and claiming about, oh, you need to get in there and fight with me. Bitch. Earl Spence Jr. don't have to fight you at this point. Earl Spence Jr. make more money than you. He's the money man at 147. Something that you should have been in the first place. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to start beating the shit out of this motherfucker every single fucking time he runs his mouth. Every single fucking time. I'm so sick and tired of Keith Thurman running his damn mouth. I swear to God, he's making Adrian Broner look like a saint, Junior. You know how hard it means. You know what hard is it for me to say about Adrian Broner? He is making Adrian Broner look like a saint, an innocent saint. That's how bad Keith Thurman has been, man. I'm so. Oh my God. I wish I could be in front of Keith Thurman and say I slapped the pants out of that motherfucker. Oh my God, bro. Tell Keith Thurman, fight evil, stop getting yourself injured, or shut the fuck up and let your Indian wife suck your dick and retire. Do that. Do that. All right? All the rest of you don't have to worry about you. Seriously? Fuck Keith Thurman. I'm done, Junior. Go pass on the torch to somebody else before I really lose my mind. I'm done.
Shit, if it gets worse than that, bro, I don't want to see it. The Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man, Cadillac, man. If that wasn't losing his mind, I don't want to see what losing his mind is, man. Give me your thoughts on Keith Thurman, man.
Man, I hope your hand all right, Abel. You got real hype. You almost smacked your damn hand off with the belt. You know what I'm saying? Watch that strap. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I don't know, man. I'm probably the only one that's on Keith Thurman's side in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? He told y'all at the end of 2020, 2021, he was going to be headhunting Earl Spence. This is what he said he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? And when he was ducking him, everybody was saying that you should get in the ring with him. Go ahead and let Spence whip your ass. Now he's saying I should get in the ring and let Spence whip my ass. I want to see him get his ass whipped. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, what were we talking about? I've been one. He's a cancer in boxing. I feel like that. Peck you out and whipped your ass. You know what I'm saying? So we already know you could be beat. Your O is gone. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let Earl get in there, tax that ass like how he supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And we could really get you on usher you on out the sport the right way, like how you want to do. You want to say I left on my shield and all that other good shit. We know how you want to write it up. Nah, we want to see you get your ass whipped anyway. So yeah, go ahead. I'm with it. Set that up. I want to see that fight more than the fucking Danny Garcia anyway. Set it up.
Yeah, I think I want to see that more than Danny Garcia too, man. I have to agree. I have to agree. My brother Stormy B, man, give me your thoughts on Keith one-time Thurman, man, and his sentiments about chasing down this fight with Errol Spence Jr.
Funny how the tables turn, man. He's on the outside looking in, and it's a beautiful place for him, because had he just taken it upon himself to go ahead and chase some legacy instead of trying to be a prima donna, maybe right by now he will have been working on his second, maybe third major fight out of the guys that are at his division. It was he who was supposed to, again, like I used that Jackson song a moment ago, show us the way to go. He was supposed to give Earl that title shot. You know what I'm saying? Not Earl have to go across the sands of over there and chase this man down that, you know, Triple G had already beaten up. It would have been a thing to have the legacy in-house where you can establish something not only for yourself, but for the sport. And he didn't do that. So as he went on, the way that he went, boxing passed him by. Now he's on the outside looking in. And he's like, you know, please, can I come in? Can I come to the party? Can I get an invite? You know what I mean? Well, you got to step in line because you're not a major priority at this time. Plus, Plus the old man of the game, Manny, done dust you off already. You see, and the sentiment actually is this: you've been dusted off by the legendary Manny Pacquiao, who's really on his way out of the sport, to tell the truth. And you could have done some other things, and that led up to a big money fight. But if the guys who back into the dance time soon, good for them. All clamoring for these guys to step up and fight each other. That's the best way to do it. But it seems like it's a broken record. You're seeing these things over and over again, and it's in each and every division because it's the culture of the sport right now. If you want to get back to true respectability, the only way to earn it is in that ring. We are not going to give you something for what you haven't earned. It's not going to happen. And Keith Thurman thinks also that some money might come out of that. But what he's going to find out is, even if it's Earl or one of the other guys who will be a champ, the negotiation is more in their favor. It's like it's less for him because of what he's done and how he's looked and how he's behaved. So he's done this to himself. I'm glad to see it because it's a further example that we can use to show what's lacking in the sport. You see what I'm saying? These guys got to get it together, and the only way they can do it is in the ring. But you earn the respect when you give that respect. He could have given Earl respect by saying, hey, this young guy's coming up. I'm going to give him a shot. Win, lose, or draw. But he didn't do that. He was trying to be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd had an accomplished career already. So he got to the point where he earned how he can pick and choose how he wanted to go. You don't just come into the world running your parents' household, do you? Even though you wake them up in the middle of the night and they got to change your shitty diaper and everything and put you back to bed with a bottle, you ain't running nothing. That's called cultivating and nurturing, huh?
And yes, indeed. My brother, stay ready. Same question, man. Give me your thoughts on Keith Thurman, man.
Oh. Come on down, young Keith Thurman. Man, it really ain't much to say. The fellas have said a lot of it. Do I want to see this fight? I ain't gonna even lie to you. I do and I don't at the same time. I want to see Keith Thurman get knocked the fuck out, but I'm tired of this motherfucker coming in out the blue. You could have had this fight years ago. Even after he became a champion, you fighting Keith Thurman would have been a unification. I mean, you fighting Earl back then would have been a unification fight, but you chose to duck, run scared, and now you put halfway pushed out of the division because don't nobody give a fuck about you no more. So now you gotta look to fight your Sergey Lipinets of the world and your Josh Kellys of the world because don't nobody want to fight you. The tables done turned. You not Money Mayweather. He made a name for himself to work and had a illustrious career to where when he got to that age, he could do what the fuck he wanted to do and fight who the fuck he wanted to. And at that time, he was still fighting top guys. You want to run, duck, and play like your goddamn shoulder hurting. Ain't nothing wrong with your shoulder. You just wanted to go out there to India and fuck with that chick and play the harmonica and shit. Like what's that little woodland creature that sit there, the half donkey, half man with the horns blowing on the harmonica and shit? That's what Keith Thurman was out there trying to live his life.
That's a Dillian.
Yeah. Little fairy tale creature. But the tables done turned. But just like you told Earl, you're going to have to sit there and wait your turn, homie. You got to wait your turn because at this point, Earl is for to fight Danny Garcia, which ain't a bad fight. Not mad at it. He going to backdoor and try to fight Manny Pacquiao. If he don't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, guess what we're going to see? We're going to see the Crawford fight. And then I heard today Crawford is talking about fighting Sean Porter. I know. That same thing I said. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think that nigga's scared too. I think Terrence Crawford is old, is getting old and looking for his way out too. They both looking for their biggest paydays, and their biggest paydays come with two people: Manny Pacquiao or Earl Spence Jr. Period.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. I as far as Keith Thurman is, man, I'm This is just the synopsis or the totality of the sport of boxing where we are right now. A motherfucker can duck for the better part of 5 years, can avoid a fight, and so on and so forth. Then come out and act as if they the one that trying to initiate the fight and all that kind of stuff. Man, I really don't care, man. I think at this juncture, I'm so pissed off at Keith Thurman right now, bro. And it ain't even got nothing to do with the ducking. I'm pissed off at Keith Thurman because he lost to Manny Pacquiao. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. I'm pissed at Keith Thurman because he lost to Manny Pacquiao, bro. And now Manny Pacquiao has a championship title in this landscape. In 2020, Manny Pacquiao has a title. He has a piece of the welterweight division in 2020. And now he has the ability to maybe fight stiff competition, maybe not. You understand what I'm saying? But man, Keith Thurman had one job. He was supposed to go out there and demolish Manny Pacquiao, especially coming on the heels of talking shit about what Adrian Broner did. And Adrian Broner went out there and actually competed better against Manny Pacquiao. So, man, hey man, whatever, man. Whatever. As far as the buzz, Sean Porter, man, I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. Now I'm gonna come back to my constant question, bro, that I'm continuously coming back to. It seems like I ask it every week, but I have absolutely no problem asking it. I'm gonna start with you. Stay ready. My brother, you see where we are in the sport of boxing right now. Yep. How long is it gonna take the sport of boxing to recover from this pandemic, if ever?
After seeing those numbers that UFC put up this Saturday, man, it's not good right now. It's not good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Boxing got to give us a dynamic fight. We need Wilder Joshua. We need Wilder Fury. We need Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. We need Lomachenko and Tank Davis. Bro, we need Canelo and Jamal Charlo, or Canelo and David Benavidez. Hell, Caleb Plant is a bigger fight. We need a big fights in order for boxing to come back. Right now, we don't have no big fights on the table. Wild and Furious, that's all we got. That's it. That's all. I heard Deverenchenko and Jamal Charlo for the fight. For the boxing fan, that's a big fight. For the casual, they don't even know who the fuck Deverenchenko is. You know what I'm saying? So we need help. If Triple G and Manny Pacquiao make that fight, for the casual and the boxing fan, that's a good fight. That's a big fight. That'll help boxing out. But until we get any of that bullshit right there, we ain't gonna. Boxing is gonna lose, and it's gonna be a couple years before it's come back. It's gonna be just like when the motherfucking them goddamn Russian brothers. I can't even think of their motherfucking name right now. Like when they was running the heavyweight division and didn't nobody give a fuck about boxing.
Klitschko's,
yeah, them hoes. Yeah, the Klitsch hoes. Yeah, when they was running boxing. That's what it's gonna be like all over again. And it's gonna take another Deontay Wilder and Earl Spence and Keith Thurman and them to bring the sport back.
Yes, indeed. My brother Stormy B, man, you got to give it to me, man, from a historical context. How long is it going to take boxing to recover from this, man, if ever?
Listen, there's 3 scenarios how this plays out. 1, boxing won't recover because they're not doing what they should be doing. 2, recovery because the promoters are still standing in. The third thing is this right here, and it's very simple. All it's going to take is for a couple of the name fighters in the sport to show the way. That's the theme for the night, Junior. Show the way. Because what will happen is when somebody put their names on the damn contract and just get in the ring and say, hey, you know what? I'm doing this for my legacy. I'm doing it for what, it's got you've got to have. It's like this. When a championship fighter, a Muhammad Ali, a Sugar Ray Leonard, a Roy Jones, a Floyd Mayweather, those are names that are very prominent to people in the sport. I don't say Mike Tyson, and you'll understand why when I say this as a follow-up. when you're successful, you have to find ways to motivate yourself. You have to fight for more than the money. You have to fight for more than just adulation, fanfare, or whatever, or just like you don't feel like it. You're not ever going to feel like it. Your body is always sore. You're taking blows, you're giving them. You have to find something that is the elusive yet attainable aspect for motivation in your career. The thing that you do that even though you have that's what these guys are boxing, because you've gotten your material possessions. Once you've bought your mama a house, all of those kind of things, what do you still fight for? If you're not going to continue to fight, get out the sport. But if you're going to stay in the sport, you got to have something to motivate you to stay on top, to motivate you to stay in the thick of things, to be able to perform at a high level. As Marvin Hagler once eloquently said, it's hard to get up and run when you're sleeping on satin sheets. You know what I'm saying? So it's difficult. You have to find a way to do these things, to continue to motivate yourself. I remember Roy Jones saying that when they took his victory, his O, and gave him an O because of the disqualification against Montel Griffin, he no longer wanted to be the fighter that he wanted to be at that time, because he was pursuing that record of being undefeated and things like that. So he had to rededicate himself in a different way and find another motivating factor to push him further in his career. Otherwise, he couldn't do things. So he started looking at the elusiveness of a middleweight champion becoming heavyweight champion. So that was in his sights, and he fought at light heavyweight. And when he found and picked his spot where he was able to go up to heavyweight, boom, he was able to do those things. And if you notice, most of the terrible losses came after that, because it was like he had achieved that goal. You know what I'm saying? That was his crown, his crowning jewel, becoming a heavyweight champion. But they took the other aspect away from him when he was motivated with the undefeated record. So these guys have to find a way to rededicate themselves. Deontay Wilder is going to have to rededicate himself and find another reason. We know why he got into the sport, but why do you want to be a champ? Why do you want to come back and go through this? You got to ask yourself questions, and you got to have the answers for yourself. So this is what happens when fighters achieve a certain level of success. In order to stay on top of that hill, you have to find motivation, and that can only come from within. Nobody can put that before you anymore. You have to be able to challenge yourself. And a lot of people don't have that internal gumption to do that. They become settled and they rest on their laurels.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Is boxing gonna recover, bruh?
I could put it in a good dope boy analogy. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Top Stank been putting out that trash on the streets. So once that good dope hit, you know what I'm saying, we gonna find out the fiends on the streets. You know what I'm saying? You'll find out the fiend on the streets when that good dope hit. You know what I'm saying? In other words, when the good fights come, you know what I'm saying, when the top names come back and they're fighting each other, because they was on the before all this shit, they was acting like they didn't have to fight each other. Now I think they get the bigger picture that they're gonna have to. So if they come out and they giving us that good product, then yeah, they're gonna bounce back, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be right back in the fold of things. UFC will be right behind them, like how everything was it'll be in order like how it was before. But these dudes come out here trying to dance around and try and get their paper, and you know what I'm saying, doing all the fuck shit in boxing, then nah, we gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fall off. So that's what it boiled down to. Stormy B Man put it great. You know what I'm saying? If we getting that good product, absolutely, man. I think it wouldn't be. We itching for a pay-per-view right now. You know what I'm saying? We could, if they give us a good pay-per-view right now, we gonna get it. We gonna buy that bitch. So I mean, you can't say that we not waiting for it. And I think the casuals follow what we do. So at the same, you know what I'm saying? I think it's that good product, man. As long as the product good when it really come out, you know what I'm saying? Because right now we can all agree that the trash is out right now. But when the good shit comes, you know what I'm saying? We'll find out. We'll find out what it's really about.
Yes, indeed. My brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Same question, man. How long will it take boxing to recover, if it will?
Man, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot for boxing to come back and get back on its feet after the numbers that the UFC was able to put up last weekend. Man, they're gonna have to do a complete overhaul to really put themselves back on their feet. Which means is this: all the fighters that have been playing ring around the rosy, playing tiptoe, trying not to fight against the best, you can't do that anymore. And the other thing too is this: you cannot force the fans to settle for okie doke fights no more. All right, you're gonna have to start fighting against your elite competition and putting on the best fights out there for fans to come back into the sport. Because other than the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury right now that are still holding on by a thread, there's not many good fights out there in boxing that could be made at this particular point in time. All right, I will tell you this: I don't think Joshua and Wilder will be enough to save most of the sport right now, because boxing is a point of, is what have you done for me lately type of sport. And I agree heavily with what Stormy B-Man is saying. It needs to go back to the old days where fighters had the mentality of, we don't care about how many fans we got or how many, social media followers or how much money you got in the bank. It's about fighting against the best, fighting against your top rivals, the guys that are way more skilled than you, but you found the championship heart and drive to get in there and beat the guy that's obviously better than you, to put yourself on your legacy as the greatest fighter of all time. That's what's gonna have to take to get fighters to come back into the sport of boxing. Because right now, I hate to break it to you, and I'll say it myself, I've not been looking into boxing other than listening to what's going on around the stuff behind the scenes. But other than that, we need fights that's going to get fans back into the seats, not the cheat fights. Nope, we're not going to settle for bum fights no more. You got to put in elite fighters. All right, we need the best fighters fighting against the best for us boxing fans to come back into watching them fight again. Because if they don't do that, I'm gonna tell you something right now. And listen, I hate the UFC because of Dana White, but if the UFC continues to put on excellent top cards during this whole quarantine period, the UFC is gonna put the stomp on boxing's neck, and it's gonna take a long time for boxing to recover from that. Boxing cannot afford to go through this again. All right. If the UFC finds a way to stop them in the ratings and stopping them in terms of quality fights and excellent fight cards, the fans are going to tune into that more than this boxing. That's just a fact. So, though, all them fighters out there, you got to start putting the fuck to your promoters to get you the best fights out there. Because the sport of boxing is holding on by a thread as of right now.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna go. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and bring everybody in here before we get out of here, because I'm gonna make my statement, man, and I'm pretty much done on it. The sport of boxing is in trouble. I told everybody, and I was making the statement when we first came in to this situation, that the sport of boxing was in trouble. This pandemic, this shit is different. But it's not the pandemic that did it, man. It's not the pandemic that did it. It was all of the shit leading up into the pandemic. It is the dancing around, the prolonging of the best fights, the serving us bullshit fights, the best not fighting the best, the games of the sanctioning body, the bullshit rankings. Like, it's all the shit that's been taking place. The fucking cat and mouse game that's been playing, has been played in the sport of boxing coming up to the actual pandemic. Period. You understand what I'm saying? All of the bullshit, the funky ass WBC and the real estate titles, or the whatever these all these fucking titles they didn't created, and allowing Canelo to dance around and not fight the best at 150, 154. You understand what I'm saying? Not allowing him to fight the best making him fight the best at 160, so on and so forth. Man, it's just the corruption that's been in the sport of boxing all of this time. You know what I'm saying? And now we get to the point where, man, you understand what I'm saying? And just think about the fights we didn't get, family. Think about the Herd Charlo for the undisputed at 54. Think about the Joshua Wilder fight for undisputed at heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? Think about the fight for the WBC championship, at 160 between Charlo and Canelo. Think about all these fights that we didn't get, man. Shit, we haven't gotten a Lomachenko versus Tank Davis. We haven't gotten a Devin. None of the young boys have fought yet. Like, look at all these fights we haven't got. Look at all the games that's been played, man. Look at all the bullshit that's been in the game. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's fought Luis King Kong Ortiz except Wilder. You feel me? Like, we haven't gotten an Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has not fought anybody except Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Like, it's I'm telling you, man, like, it's a lot of bullshit that's been put in the game. You feel me? It's a lot of bullshit that's been put in the game. And now, you know, we are literally at a place where this shit, man, it's not gonna be the same. And you know, I know they're coming out having these top ranked cars, and that's cool, but that's not enough. You understand what I'm saying? And then they got to figure out how to bring out these big fights, and I'm just not sure it's gonna be the same. So I'm gonna say this, man, because that was a struggle for me. But where we are right now, with the lack of justice for Breonna Taylor, with things that are taking place as it relates to plaguing black folks. You know, we just see Nick Cannon removed from Viacom and all this bullshit, everything that's been going on, man. There's a need for us to collectively come together. There's a need for us to collectively remain focused, and there's a need for us to have very, very strategic moves, or to move with intention, as it relates to continuously bringing forth notoriety to the things that have been going on. You see what I'm saying? We have to not get unfocused. We have to not get distracted, and so on and so forth. It is imperative that everybody that's here, everybody that's listening in, I think I'm seeing like it's 38 people in the chat. Everybody that's listening in, it's imperative that we go over to trilltalk.net. It's imperative that you have a platform there. It's imperative that we share those stories from there to our social media. It's important that we share these live streams. It's important that we continue to carry the conversation as it relates to what's going on, because if we don't change this shit, we just gonna put it out there. If we don't change this shit, the shit is not gonna change. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm talking about all of us. If we don't get active and actually activate and really truly get in and do our jobs, then the shit is not gonna change. And at this juncture, it's not about you, it's not about me. At this juncture, it's about these babies. Period. So we have got to get active, bro. We have to be intentional, man, with Trill Talk. Be intentional with these stories. Be intentional when brothers are going on talking about this shit. Be intentional with keeping this conversation going. Be intentional with when there's protest in your area. Go protest. You know what I'm saying? Be out there. You know what I'm saying? Be out there frontlining. Yeah. Be intentional. Be intentional. Go ahead. Any of your brothers got anything on that?
We need more on Ground Zero. Like, we really do. Just because we set a record of having 60,000 people out there, that don't mean that we don't need more. The more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna help the situation, whether you want to or you don't. It's almost like it's your silver duty. Look at the color of your skin. You know what I'm saying? The color of your skin means you need to be out there doing something. If you just sitting on your ass, I'm gonna look at you like I look at these Uncle Toms out here, because you're not out here trying. We out here trying to do something and make a change. Whether it's, even though half the time these protests, a lot of the what you call it, the peaceful protests, they not making a lot of changes when shit get fucked up when it change. But the peaceful protest is a start. It actually shows that you're trying to do something. If y'all not out there doing something, what the fuck are you doing? If you're doing stuff on the back, if you donating, that's support. That's doing something. If you sitting there trying to make change in laws and get lobbyists and these groups together, that's doing something. You ain't even got to be out there protesting, but we need you to do something. I don't want to hear nobody complaining that ain't doing nothing. Period. If you can complain all day about the shit that's going on, but your ass ain't out there doing something or out there making a change, you have nothing to say. You have no room to speak. Period. Point blank.
Yes,
and I mean every word of that shit.
Yes, indeed. Salute to the homie Tyna Any up, man, in the super chat. He said, salute Junior the Truth panel and chat. Keep up the great work. Salute, family. We appreciate you. Yeah, I think just at the end of the day, man, for real, it's just one of those things where we have to be intentional with just realizing what it is that we're doing, the voice that we have, the power that we have, and really, truly flexing. You know what I mean? And that's just, what it is. Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is.
And can I make one little comment there too? We also gotta stress the fact that it's time to start putting the royal, screw jobs to these sanctioning bodies. You see what's been going on with Austin Trout, how he's been able to basically stand up to the WBO and say, no, you're breaking the rules because I'm the mandatory for that title, and you basically trying to neglect me out of the ratings. You know what I mean? These are the things that I'm talking about of how the sport of boxing has done it to himself over the years. All right. And I hope that Austin Trout gets everything that he deserves. And I hope he puts them in bankruptcy because they deserve it. You know what I mean? Listen, if the sport of boxing is going to get back to its glory days, all right, it has to be done by the power of the fans, putting the pressure on these fighters and promoters to give the fights they want. Because at the end of the day, they all follow to where the money goes. And if the fans unite together and said, we're not going to support any of your fights until we get the best fights out there in the sport of boxing, you're not getting a dime from either of us. I know all of us in this panel will do that. I know a lot of people in the chat will do that. I'm talking about the fans at large. They have to do something to make this possible.
Yes, indeed, man.
And can I have a question? I have a question for you, Junior. What are your thoughts about the whole Austin Trout situation, about him winning the lawsuit against the WBO?
Truthfully speaking, man, I really don't give a fuck about Austin Trout, man. To be honest with you, man, I don't really care about Austin Trout. I really don't care about the WBO. At the end of the day, like, boxing is corrupt, and the sanctioning bodies have only added to the corruption. You see what I'm saying? I do believe that it's time for the fighters to, if they're going to clean this shit up, and this is assuming that they actually do want to fight each other and do want to, impact the sport in a positive fashion, then it is time for them to just, fuck suing them, fuck trying to get the best that they can get, the best rendition of the sanctioning bodies. It's time to just stop acknowledging them. You understand what I'm saying? But more importantly than that, I'm concerned with Austin Trout, where he stands on all this shit that's going on in these streets. Because on the flip side is, and I ain't gonna go too depth into this because this is the topic of my podcast for this week, but it's time for these athletes to start utilizing their platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? We got it's only two sides. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're not willing to use your platform to bring notoriety to this shit, like, this shit is mandatory now. It wasn't mandatory before. Like, it was, you had the option to remain silent. You had the option to hold on to your motherfucking deals and promotional deals and sponsorships and all that kind of shit. Now that's not even an option. You understand what I'm saying? When you got Nick Cannon coming out and losing his whole Viacom shit, you feel me? Losing his whole, coming out speaking his mind on some shit, keeping it solid, and he loses his whole Viacom shit. The motherfucker is an entertainer, and he lost his whole Viacom shit. You feel me? They showed him the door. So all these motherfuckers wanting to remain silent and not really saying nothing and picking all these other battles, like, that shit will benefit Austin Trout, but will that shit keep my kids from getting killed? That's my question. You feel me? So it's time for these all, you know, it's simple for me. Anybody that benefits from the support, from the finances, from the just from the existence of Black people need to be on this side of the line. Period. If you get any sort of benefit from Black people, you need to be on this side of the line. If not, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just pretty much why I stand on the shit. And that's with all sports. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, everybody's silence was, you know, okay, you know, they don't really got to do that, you know, and so on and so forth. Now the shit is pretty much mandatory, nigga. Everybody gotta use what you got. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got a job. Everybody got to play a part. Everybody got to be at their man. So that's my thought on the Austin Trout shit, man. But anybody else, man, before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got some. With all the riots and all this shit going on and us trying to push change, of course there's going to be some pushback. You know that these folks is not going to take that shit laying down. So we going to have shit like what's going on with Nick Cannon. We going to have to keep fighting for Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We going to have to. You got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to. Whatever it is you're doing, you're going to have to keep doing that shit. If you ain't doing shit, you need to find out where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? And the line in the sand is drawn, like how you said, Junior. You know what I'm saying? So you need to find out what side you on and find a spot on that side and keep it pushing, man. Because if you don't, then you gonna get ran over and you will get railroaded real quick out here. So that's my main thing, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Find your spot in this whole little situation, man, and keep that shit pushing, man. Be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? And go at it hard. You know what I'm saying? Head first. And everything will wind up taking care of itself.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, bro.
I just wanted to say when we was talking about what is boxing gonna do and is it, you know, when is it gonna come back and how is it gonna come back? And Abel was going on his spiel. I was just waiting on him to say, and that's the fact, Jack. I don't know why. It just sounded like he was fit to say that shit. I just wanted to get that out before we got up out of here. All right, Abel.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Salute, man, to all of my brothers, man. My brother Mari Nation Sports Podcast, my brother Supreme Peace Boxing Talk. Congratulations on that 1 year, family. Salute to my brother Stormy B, man. My brother Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. Man, we're gonna get ready to get out of here because I'm tired of the motherfucker. I ain't even gonna sit here and play with you. You feel me? I'm not even gonna hold you. Man. Oh, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. This has indeed been the Smoke City MobCast, man. Yes, indeed, man. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. Be sure to go check out trilltalk.net, www.trilltalk.net, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly appreciate it, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth, and this has been the Smoke City MobCast. Never mind who you thought we was, man. It's the LDBC.